All right, this is a brief introduction into the CRM. So when you log in, this will be the screen that you see. It's called Dashboard. Dashboard is just basically a place where we have a lot of analytics and stats and tasks and different things like that. Um, just kind of a bubbled up data tool to look at and configure. We can configure this however you want, whatever you prioritize, those type of things. Conversations. Now, this is what we call a three-panel screen. Conversations is a mixture of all the conversations that are going on for that user, or admin actually can see everything in here. The center panel is where you communicate with that client, and then you get to kind of email them, text them, whatever you want to do from your desktop or your phone. There's some cool functionality down in here that we'll get to later, but and then your contact information's here. Now you can edit your contact here. You can open a contact here, um, and then you have another nav bar here that I'll go over at another time. But this is kind of home central for comms and communicating with your clients. Calendars. This is self-explanatory. This is similar to like a Calendly type setup. This one isn't set up right now, but we'll go into a video where we have calendars set up and you can see how to use them. You can attach calendars to users. You can create different calendars for different things, attach to different forms, and all that fun stuff. So we'll go over that at a different time. Contacts. So contacts, this is where you add contacts, manage contacts. We can add singular contacts by just setting up a single page, single use. We can do a bulk import if you have another database or a CRM that you're working out of that you'd like to transfer all the contact data over. We can do that here. We can merge contact information based on whatever criteria you want. We also have company data that can be added in here and attach multiple people to one company for easier tracking. We can also do what's called smart lists. Smart lists are lead lists, web scrapes, different things like that that we can put in and treat differently. We can use them just as marketing lists. We can, however you want to do it. It's a lot going on, but this is where you would add contacts and manage contacts. Now, opportunities. This is something we'll go over to later. It'll have its own video. It's one of the better of the the software. It's basically a pipeline Kanban style opportunity tracker, and we can show you how that works. Payments, pretty self-explanatory, but this is where you do all invoices. You can do estimates out of here. We have e-sign contracts, documents, templates. We can do payment links. We can track all the transactions, basically track everything in here, and it's pretty straightforward as far as learning, and we'll have a separate video about that as well. Marketing tab. So this, if this was an actual Havok going on, we'd have Facebook, Instagram, Google Business Profile, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Pinterest all connected in here. That means you can post from here. You don't ever have to log into the interface individually. You can post to whatever you want. You can upload videos, photos, just quick snippets, whatever you want to do for your complete social management's in here. This also has a full email marketing outbound tool, so we can create campaigns. We can do drip email campaigns, which we'll be doing for you as a location. Meaning, if someone comes in, gets interest, they get added into these email campaigns or text campaigns, and it's just a way to keep in communication with them. Snippets is just more of it's like a quick link that we can develop, and you can send those out via email or text. Sometimes it's a link to sign a contract. Sometimes it's a link to check out an invoice or estimate or one of those things. Trigger links are similar but different. The rest of this stuff you won't have to worry about. And we'll cover this marketing tab in a different video. Automation. So admin and users won't have access to this, but I just wanted to show you there is a full automation suite in here, similar to and the abilities of like a Zapier, and we can build out any automations, basically anything. inside the software, and even some with integrated outside the software. So an instance might be if there was a missed call, your whole team gets notified within 30 seconds with the contact information to call back. Automated reports. If you have a new lead, if you have someone fill out a form, if someone comes through the chat, all those kind of things can be automated. Notifications can be automated and workflowed. As well as email drip. The automation has full if and then as well, meaning if they do this, then this happens. If they don't do this, this happens. And you can build out basically automation function trees until, we're blue in the face, but there's a lot of deep functionality in this. Sites, now you won't be working in here either. There are a couple enhancements, the client portal that I'll go to over later. All our forms and surveys are built in here. We do have a quiz builder that we might be testing out in social media. And the chat widget, you can also create custom QR codes inside here as well. But that's for a later date and a different thing. So with forms, it's as easy as building a form in here, integrating it into the websites, social, wherever you want it. And the data gets automatically sent into the CRM with notifications, automations, remarketing, all those type of things. Memberships and will not be a tab that you see. That's for another. It's for another business we're developing. What's more of a subscription-based meeting network. That's why you'll see that here. Media storage is like having like your own Google Drive. So you can connect it to G Drive. Otherwise, you can just drop assets in here. I'll have a separate video about each one of these tabs to go over it more in depth. But basically, you can use this to host, logos, reusable graphics, videos, stuff like that you want to use in social, or email marketing or those type of things. The next tab is very important, and we'll have a separate video on this as well. But this is your reputation monitoring. So we will integrate Facebook reviews, Google Business Profile in here. As reviews come in, it will rank you. It'll tell you where you're at. You'll also be able to send a review request right from this dashboard, and you'll also get to see your reviews. There's none in here at this point, but you'll be able to answer them back, talk to them, figure out, thanks for the great review, figure out why they didn't leave you a good review, get it changed, those type of things. So there's a lot of functionality and reputation. It's just good to kind of check in there once in a while as the reviews start coming in. And you'll be notified every time a review comes in anyway. Reporting. So this is where you can tab into Google Ads, Facebook ads. Attribution is basically where did the leads come from and did they lead to any revenue? This might be a new analytic that you guys haven't ever had before. It's really nice because we can start tracking all the way from like a Google ad spend to see if it turned into a job and what's that worth. And these are really good data points as you grow your business to understand where the opportunities are, or the better opportunities are. You also have a full call report. So in the couple test calls we did here, you can see the call came in, no answer, no recording. These people left a voicemail. You can listen to that voicemail. It'll be a full recorded track, and it will track all incoming and outgoing calls based per number. And so if you had, multiple phone numbers, multiple users up here, you just select the number and you can see the historicals of that number, or all numbers. So it's a full service call reporting, call tracking, call recording thing, similar to like a call rail or something like that, but just integrated in here so you don't have to worry about doing anything else. It does have an appointment report too. So if you're running a lot of estimates and tracking them correctly in the data set or the dashboard, you'll be able to see everything that's going on at one time here. And so, yeah, there's a lot of functionality in here. I just wanted to do a brief introduction into this. Don't mind the juicing engine stuff. This is still in beta. We'll probably be moving this out into the EntrePX version of this in March. So March of 2025. So yeah, thanks. There you go.